Welcome back everyone to Happy Gilmore's career on EA Sports PGA Tour. This is Crash Conroe, and in today's episode, Happy Gilmore takes on the Genesis Invitational at the Riviera Country Club. I think it's another tournament in Season 1 where we didn't do too well, but we've got 2 wins under our belt this season in 4 tournaments. We had a top 10 at TPC Scottsdale. I think it was actually a 4th place. We just had 2 bogeys early on, which kind of took us out of it straight away. We couldn't make up for it enough at the end, but we are going to get into the Riviera, which is a pretty tough course as well. So we're going to see how we do here. Teeing off kind of more in the morning this time. We've been teeing off a lot in the afternoon in these tournaments, so everyone else has kind of gone before us, but not this time. Emiliano Grillo leads the way at 6 under. It's going to be 3 to 5 miles an hour wind, and let's get into it. So yeah, we're in the run-up at the moment to the Players' Championship. There's going to be 3 more tournaments before then. We've got this, we've got the Florida Classic, which I have decided to play. That is the first tournament we won in our first season with Happy Gilmore. Quite an easy course, but I want to go there again. I want to go to the wetlands again to see if we can defend our first championship, you know? And then after that is the Arnold Palmer Invitational at Bay Hill. And then it's the Players' Championship. In this career mode, Player Championship is still just 1 round. So, yep, as always, a reminder of the rules. We've been improving the power stat, which is now full. We've got a few skill points, enough to get the finesse shot, and that's all we've done so far. All-round majors, 1 round everything else. Level 100 AI, and once we're on the greens, we can't use the overhead grid lines to read the putts. And it's been a lot of fun. I think this is part 42 of this career mode, so... yeah, it's been going quite strong. And I want a good season 2 with Happy Gilmore. We finally have the finesse shot. That took a whole first season. You know, we didn't get that shot until season 2. Just because it takes so long to max out the power. You know, at the tail end of that skill tree, it takes about 15 skill points, I think. But of course, hole 1 at Riviera is actually a very scoreable par 5. We could come away with an eagle. And I very much like that. So it's 3 to 5 miles an hour wind. Not too much, but it will be a little bit. So I think a 7-iron will get a little bit caught by the wind. So let's go right at the pin with a finesse. Looks pretty good. Slight underswing and to the left, but it's a really good shot. 12 feet for eagle on hole 1 at the Genesis Invitational. Downhill, I think it's going to turn slightly to the right. Can we start our round in style? Happy Gilmore, no, it turned to the right, but not quite that much. It rolls on by. But it is still going to be a birdie at 1, which is... I mean, I feel like that's the expected score for most people. You know, you want a birdie on that hole. And we'll say goodbye to par 5s for quite a while, because there isn't another one on this front 9.
So while you're looking to make birdie at number 1, you'd be happy with a par 4 at
so we go straight to hole 2 at Riviera. Wind is with us for this one. Don't really need to power drive this. I mean, there's a lot less accuracy in the power drive, so a bit unnecessary. That's leaning to the right. But it's hitting the nice wide bit of fairway, so that's going to be good. We're in the fairway for shot 2 on hole 2. This is the one where the pin's at the back. I wouldn't mind being a little bit short here, kind of run it up there if we can. Because from below the hole, the putt is actually quite nice. There isn't much break in that, so let's go with an 8-iron to this one. Just a little bit of underswing again. It's gone off to the right too much. It's going to come back a little bit, but... yeah, the dispersion on the finesse, still quite wide because we just don't have that accuracy. It's just a bronze finesse, but I mean, it's not bad. We've still got a chance at the birdie. It's a little bit downhill, and I think it's turning left all the way. And can we start with 2 birdies here? Can we start with 2 birdies? Yes, we can. Happy Gilmore, what a read on hole 2. And it is a wonderful start.
Not a long hole here. The third at Riviera, just 434 yards. This is about position.
434-yard par 4. All right. Well, this par 4 is easier than the one we just played, so we're going to birdie this one as well, right? He drives it. It's going left. Can't really tell from here how downhill that is, but it's fine. Absolutely fine. In the fairway, that's probably going to be a wedge to this one. See what we've got. Alright, being a little bit further than the hole is probably more ideal. We're going to finesse this one. Tailwind and downhill, so I feel like it's not going to, you know, spin too much once it hits the green. So we're going to hit a 60 degree. I think the wind is going to catch it a little bit. Oh, a lot of underswing.
This could be a good one.
A lot of underswing, but... Well, I'll tell you what, actually, without the underswing, that could be right on top of it, but it's still a really good shot. Just going to aim left edge here. Can we start with 3 birdies? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. The Riviera Country Club. Not posing a challenge so far, which is a little bit surprising. I didn't expect to start this strong. But here we are with this par 3. I'm pretty sure... I feel like we bogeyed this last year. You know, this is one of the tougher holes. Pin is at the bottom. Now, what is the play here? Do we drive it? 214. I feel like that's going to be... No, we want to 5-iron it at the very least. Okay, yeah, let's 5-iron this. Not going to finesse it. Right, it's off to the right a little bit. Hopefully that catches that slope and goes left. Okay, it's starting to... Oh, it does stay on the green. Okay, that might be better, actually. It's going to be hard to read, but hopefully the distance is quite easy to get.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it.
I don't think we've caught... I don't think there's much of that hill left. I think we've kind of gone over most of it, so I'm not going to aim too far outside. Birdie putt on this par 3 from Happy Gilmore. It wasn't turning that much. It was really good effort. Really good effort, really good pace. And I'm fine with a par on this hole. First par of the round after 3 birdies. But we're still doing pretty good at Riviera. And it looks like Sungjae Im moving to 7 under through 14. So he's still got a few more holes to improve on that as well. And that's going to be a tough score to reach here, I'll say that much. Hopefully with our power now, we can actually go at the other par 5s rather than just hole 1. Because I think that was an issue last year. Because, you know, even though I was only improving power, we still didn't have that much. And hole 1... I think was only the only one that was really reachable and scoreable. I think the others you could kind of reach the green, but it was awkward. Like it would be a wood, and of course the ball wouldn't sit down. So, but here's another chance for the finesse shot to shine. This is going to be a 60 degree, and again we're just going to go straight at it. Does that spin back at all? It's a little bit far. Oh, it does spin back. Alright, decent shot. Just a little bit too long and left. But we've got 10 feet for the birdie. I think this is just going to turn a little to the right the whole way. But can we get to 4? Can we get to 4? No, we can't. It wasn't quite turning that much. Not quite as much as I gave it. And it's going to be another par on 5. Happy Gilmore's going to stay at 3 under. Is this the one with the island bunker? I think it is.
You don't see this too often, do you? A bunker cut
yeah, it is. All right. But this pin is actually quite nice. I like this pin here. It is on a bit of a hill. Don't get me wrong. But it's quite a nice run up to it. Okay, wind is into us. I think this is one for the finesse, you know. Or is that circle too wide? I mean, I think the circles are about the same, honestly, with drive and finesse right now. So, I'm going to hit a 6-iron drive. Oh, is that coming back to the right, though? I don't think it is. Okay. Okay, it sat there. It's a little bit short. I think I was aiming that too far left in hindsight. Okay. Gonna have to give this one a bit more power, and it's kind of going over this ridge on the left, so it's gonna turn that way as well. Happy on hole 6. Oh yeah, it's turning way harder, and we've given it quite a lot as well. 5 foot 10 back for the par. And we get it. We get it. Nervous par putt there. Did not want to come away with a 3 putt. And we don't. So it's 3 birdies followed by 3 pars. And yeah, I do feel like this course is like that. You know, it starts easy, but then it quite quickly gets tough. I mean, holes 4, 5, and 6, they're no joke.
Considerably at the 270-yard mark, so accuracy off the tee critical.
They are no joke, and we've just hit that right into the tree. I don't know what we're doing there.
Nope, that's
Why do I never expect trees near the tee box to be in play? It's not the first time I've done that.
He's got a clear path to the green, but this definitely not where you want to be for your second.
I don't really know. There's no way around this, really. We're just going to have to hit this, and I think it's going to hit the tree. You know what? I might give this a lot, because I really think this is going to hit the tree. So if I give it a lot, it's going to slow it down and maybe enough to reach the green. Okay. Well, it hit another tree after it as well. Had the right idea. I think that was all we could do from there. Yeah, it was a really poor tee shot, really. I shouldn't have hit it there. You know, rule 1 really is just be clear of the trees. Do not hit a tree. Okay, so yeah, the only option really is to blast it out of here. And I think it's going to get some run out. Not really sure. Does get a bit. Sit. Pretty good. Pretty good. 4 foot 9 for the par. Probably going to turn a little bit right, is it? Yes, it is. But it's a good par save, all things considered. It's still just been the first 3 birdies. We've not added to that since then. But the AI seems to be struggling so far as well. Of course, you've always got to remember we're teeing off in the morning, so there will be players that haven't finished yet, and we just never know what the leading score is going to be.
What do you do here at this 433-yard par 4/8?
I do quite like that it's not consistent, you know. I feel like it would be a bit boring if you always know what score the AI is going to finish with after one round, you know, what score you need to beat. All right. Uphill, wind into us, so I think this is going to be kind of play it past the hole and hope for some backspin. Now, is this too far with a 54 degree? I don't think it is, you know, because it's yellow, uphill elevation, and the wind is into us, so I think it is going to spin back a bit as well.
This one has a chance to be close.
Does it spin back at all? Because that is good. Oh, what a shot.
That was a good strike.
What a shot from Happy Gilmore. And surely this is going to be a birdie to go to 4. Yes, it is. 4 under through 8. And Happy Gilmore again is on a roll. 3 shots off the lead. We have 10 holes to play. I do find this hole to be a little bit tougher. This is quite a wide fairway, right? I'm going to power drive this. Bang. Of course, it's Happy Gilmore. It goes straight. We know this every time. As long as I don't overuse it. I've definitely had some bad power drives in this career mode, but I think the percent, like, the success rate on the power drives with Happy Gilmore is just crazy.
124 left to the flag
Okay, I think this is going to be a finesse again.
It's a sneaky one.
So it's uphill. Just going to add, probably not too much, like 3 yards, because I don't want to be long. Being a little bit short is actually better here. Oh, look at that. Perfect, perfect. And it is going to be short. I can say that right now. Not bad, though. 16 feet for the birdie. And yeah, as I thought, it is turning a little bit right. I think it's going to turn quite hard, actually. Can we get another birdie on 9? Another birdie on 9. Oh, not quite. It was turning even more. Good effort, and it's going to be a par. We're going to Close out in 9 under. 9 under? 4 under. We're out in 4 under. Now it's going to be all about this back 9. We're 3 shots off the lead still. We don't know if that will be the winning score at the end. Now this is probably the most scoreable hole on the course. We want to score here for sure. We can absolutely go at this one with our power now as well. I think we can 3-wood this, you know. Like, yeah, we can. Okay.
This one is not just about the length.
It's actually a bit of a partial 3-wood as well for us. Wait, what's the we've got the finesse. What's the finesse 3-wood? 2, 6, 9. That's probably a little bit too short. I want to give this a go. I want to like at least give this a go at the green. That's probably too far left. Bit of underswing as well. Okay, it's not bad. Not bad. You know what, though? If we were right next to the green, I could have chipped it, but we're a little bit too far away for that now. So what are the options for us from here? Because this is a little bit downhill now, so we do have to be a bit mindful of that. Pitch is really the only shot we have, though. So I'm going to have to try and like catch the front. The thing is, though, it's uphill before it goes back down. That's going to be the awkward part of this. But the pitch is very good. It slowed down on that uphill fringe and then caught the downhill slope.
A 4-footer here for birdie.
For birdie, and we're going to smash it in on hole 10. There are also 2 par 5s here, and we do want to be getting birdies there. So if all goes to plan, this is going to be a 7 under round at the very least. That's if it all goes to plan. 583. Might not bring the power drive out here just because it's a bit narrow. Let me think. Isn't there a gap as well? Oh, there is a bit of a gap. Okay. This should be wide enough that it should be fine. Famous last words, but I'm going to go for it. Gone a little bit right, but that's fine. It's coming back. Oh no, that one tree there, that one overhanging tree that's in front of us might be in the way. I don't think it is actually. No, not with the club we've got to play. That's too high up. What is the club that we have to play? What's a 3-iron? 252. I mean, that will hit the green, but I don't think it will go far enough. What's a power approach 3-iron? 257, just a little bit longer. Alright. You know what, guys? I'm going to hit a 3-wood, I think. And I'm going to hit a finesse one, as crazy as that sounds. But at least we can put the right amount of power on it if we do this. It's probably just going to go straight through, I'm aware of that. But this is the club I'm playing. Well, it's on a good line. Oh, man, it's short.
2 solid shots at the par 5 and found
damn.
bunker. Lie looks good.
I mean, it was going to go absolutely flying through there if it did get over that. So, okay, what do we got from here then? Yeah, it's down the hill. There's a backstop, but we have to make sure we hit this hill. Like, we can't play this short, otherwise we're in trouble. So, it's going to be quite tough from here to get a birdie. And if it comes back off this, which it could do, go on, keep going. It's not bad, honestly. That's probably the best outcome. Like, we just couldn't stop the ball at all. So we've still got a chance. I think there's going to be some slight right break in this. Can we save the birdie on this par 5 anyway? No. Oh, almost spoke too soon. Suddenly found some right turn at the hole, but we don't get it. Alright, well, already it's not gone to plan. Because we haven't got a birdie on a par 5. Oof, big shame. Big shame. That is a tough one, though. That is a tough one. With that pin, you just don't have a go at it, really. And I don't know if the last one is reachable in 2 either. I don't think it is. But we'll find out pretty soon. That's fine. We just need to find a couple of birdies elsewhere, on top, as well as the par 5. I quite want to hit 8 under because, well, 7 under's not going to win it outright even right now because there are other players at 7 under. We want to try and beat them, not match them.
Now this is second to the par 4.
Pitching wedge finesse probably. Yeah, wind is with us, so what's a 50 degree? You know what? It might actually be a 50 degree. Is that crazy? Because a lot of it's downhill as well. I'm going to hit a 50 degree. Does the wind catch it? I mean, it does. It's just gone a little bit right. It would have been short either way. But I don't think pitching wedge would have been much different.
19 feet away.
Okay, it's downhill. I think it's going to turn to the left. And we get a birdie. To move to 6 under. No, just wasn't turning. Didn't turn at all. Alright, I need to try and kind of read the grid lines a bit more on the approach. And try and, you know, kind of memorize how the ball is going to break. Still at 5 under. 6 holes left. Can we get it done? We need to pick up a birdie somewhere as well as the par 5 just to tie the leaders. Come on, there's 6 holes left. It's been a good tournament. We can definitely do that.
Well, they're telling you to hit a draw. That's a good golf course when you have to work the ball both
Okay.
ways.
Yeah, this is a tough shot for us. Tough tee shot for sure. It's gone left. That might be for the better, as long as it doesn't hit the trees. It's going to, but it's got through, so that's fine. That's fine. Like, even if I did want to draw it, we've got no stats in control at all, so it would barely be a draw, you know? Alright, now look at this green. It's like barely any movement on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finesse a pitching wedge. You know, aim about 136. I'm going to aim left. And honestly, if this goes to the left at all, it's pretty much a straight putt. And it looks like that is exactly where it's going to land. I might just aim straight at the hole. Seriously, I might just aim straight at the hole. Or does it move a little bit left at the start? Okay, I'm going to aim right edge. Literally right edge of the cup. I am going to just hit myself if this misses right. No, it's going to miss left, yeah. Yeah, that's a putt where I really should have just listened to what that was telling me in the bottom right corner. You know, it said like 0.7 above. Because I knew that after the start of that putt, it was pretty much straight the whole way. So that's how I should have read that one. Alright, bit disappointing. We're still at 5 under, 7th place right now. 192 yard par 3. Gonna be tough to get it done here, but you never know. The wind is kind of... It's going to be even harder when the wind is against us like that. I think it's an 8 iron though, right? Because it's downhill. Yeah, I mean, it's an 8 iron. We can kind of go at this. Hopefully we get away with it. Just needs to get down. It's actually too long. Ah, man. Wow. I should have known that. I should have known that. That was poor. Really should have known that. I don't know why I played that. Alright, we're chipping this one. We're not putting, so I can kind of read the lines here if that thing gets out of the way. Okay, well, it's downhill. We've got to be a bit careful with the pace. But it's turning right the whole way, so let's just go for this chip. That is not going to turn enough. Alright, not bad. It's going to be a par. We've only got 4 more chances, guys. One of them is the par 5, so we need to get some scoring done elsewhere. We've got 2 par 4s and a par 3. Are we just going to miss out again? We were 1 shot off the 3 leaders that went to a playoff at the Waste Management Open. And we're close again now.
The one well-placed bunker at the elbow of the dog leg must be avoided, and the green is believed.
All right, I can't really tell how far the fairway is here. Hopefully that stays in play. Quite soft fairways here. Yeah, all right. All right, 154. Come on, we just need a good approach. That's all we need. We just need one good approach. Oh, but again, the pin is not in a nice spot. I think this is just going to be an approach, like instead of a finesse, because I want this to sit down straight away. Pitching wedge approach. I'm just going to hope that this goes straight. Oh, big underswing. It's going right. Going too far right. Poor. Poor. Really poor. I mean, it wasn't a bad swing, so I think it was more just because of the dispersion. Like, it was a tough shot to get right. Alright, we've got to blast it out of here. Not much movement in it, really. I might as well just aim straight at the pin. It's a little bit short, but it's only 5 feet. We should be getting that one in.
That's not all that bad from that far away.
And we do. Okay. Man, this round started so promising, but we got work to do on the final 3 holes. Come on, we started with 3 birdies. Why don't we finish with 3 birdies as well? Just to take the lead. Alright, par 3. It's not a long one either, this one. This one is a very short par 3. Oh, the wind again. The wind has not been in our favour, like, because a lot of these pins have been at the front. And then the wind has been like tailwind, so it's just really hard to get it to stop. But with the wind and the fact that it's downhill, I'm going to hit a finesse pitching wedge. Again, I'm just going to go at it. No other option, really. Oh, that fast, though. That fast. Look at that. Again, the distance is perfect. The distance is perfect, but I don't know where that fast came from. Like, why are we hitting fasts like that? Alright, well, once again, we're in a bunker. We've just got to blast it out. And we do just that. But we're probably going to have to finish with 2 birdies just to match the current leaders. Yeah, the approach game again. I forgot to say earlier in the round, I think I'm about to level up again. I think we're about to level up, and I'm going to put those 2 points into accuracy on approach. And honestly, I'm probably going to keep doing that. I'm probably just going to put any future skill points into approach accuracy, because I think once that's there, we're going to have a much better time. I feel like that's the only thing really holding us back now. Alright, here is this par 5, and I think it is probably going to be too long. Wind is into us again as well. We've had tailwind for all those awkward pin positions where it's been at the front, and now we've got headwind for the par 5. I mean, it's not much wind though. We can still kind of go at it. But this is going to be very dangerous if we're long, because it gets downhill quite quickly. So I'm going to approach it with a 3-wood. It's very uphill, like elevation wise, so I'm just going to go at it. Now what is that ball going to do? Oh man, the fairway's absolutely killed it. I mean, we're on. We're on. But that just... I mean, if it bounces on the green, it's probably just going to like go all the way through. Okay. Well, we have a monster eagle putt now, and we've got to hit it up quite a big hill, and it is absolutely going to turn right all the way. So let's see what we can do. We need a birdie here at the very least. Happy for eagle on 17. It's not bad. It's not quite enough, but it's 4 feet away, and that should be good enough. I think there's still going to be some break in this, you know, but we get it just about. We do birdie the other par 5. Man, I literally said if it all goes to plan, we're going to get to 7 under because we'll birdie the 2 par 5s. And that 1 par 5 that we parred has been the difference. And it's a tough closing hole here at Riviera. It's been better than it was last season, for sure. But we absolutely could have won here again. But it's not over until it's over. We've got one more chance for a birdie to match the leaders. And that is all we can do. We're in the fairway. 154 yards. Okay. Pins at the back this time. That's more awkward as well with the headwind. We've got an iron shot though, so I mean that ball should get down quite quickly. I think it's going to be a finesse 8 because that dispersion circle is a bit smaller if I do this. Alright, going to go at it with an 8 iron then. Good swing. Good swing, but it's a bit long. Too long. Yep. Alright. Okay, I'm in the fairway, so I've got to chip it. And we have one more attempt. It's a chip, and we have to get this in to tie the leaders. Downhill all the way, slight left turn. Yeah, I'm just going to aim here somewhere. No, it went off to the left straight away. I did give that quite a lot because I thought I'd just go at it.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from
I think that's straight in on the way back.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Yep, par on the last. I'm disappointed, guys, I can't lie to you. To be 3 under through 3, and then 5 under through 10, you know, with 2 par 5 still to go. Okay, so, well, someone did get to 8 under in the end. From Hogue. Is that how you say that? Either way, he wins it. And we are... It's another top 10 finish for us, for Happy Gilmore. 6 under at Riviera. Not bad. It's an improvement over last year. Just a bit sad because of how well that round started. But I'll tell you what, guys. Next week, we're going to be looking for a win at the Wetlands, because that's not a difficult course. We have leveled up. We will be putting both of those skill points into approach accuracy. And as I said, I honestly think we should just do this now. Because I feel like the rest of my game is there, you know. Short game. If you don't put yourself in a bad spot, you don't really need any short game. Putting's fine. We just need to be able to be more accurate on these iron and wedge shots to the green. So I think when we level up again, I'm going to do that again. And I might just keep doing it. I mean, once we get to 5, we get the silver power approach, which might be worth it as well. But that is this video done, guys. Couldn't get it done at the Genesis Invitational. We came close. But next up is the Florida Classic, where Happy Gilmore won his very first tournament. We'll be going there to defend it. After that, Arnold Palmer Invitational. And after that, the Players. So thanks very much for watching, guys. And I will see you for the Florida Classic in a few days.